Bam, we are live. So let's see if we can pull this up. We're gonna try to do these more often, guys. So let me just see, let me make sure we're in the frame here.
I'm gonna go live on Facebook now.
Yeah, you wanna go live on Facebook. Temple Naylor, okay, is going to break down the perfect discovery call script and positioning. This is gonna give you the opportunity to now no longer waste time with tire kicking prospects and just throwing away hours of your day just to be told no from somebody that couldn't even buy your shit to begin with. Okay, are we in the frame?
I was actually checking that right now. Yeah, your face is in the left-hand corner.
Okay, cool. So Temple's gonna break this down. He put together this absolutely outstanding structure in a linear format to make it very, very easily applicable in your business. And then obviously the Art of Sales program, if that's something you guys want to get in, you want more one-on-one coaching, more group setting coaching to actually become a professional sales, you can call it a person, advisor, whatever, but a professional salesman or saleswoman, then you can go ahead and click the link below. We'll have that in the description after this video is done. But are you live on Facebook?
Yeah, we're live on Facebook actually. We're on here. So what's up, guys? We're going live. We're also going live on YouTube right now, which is why you heard Rob talking in the background, so because he's talking to the other camera. But on this live, I will be giving away my discovery call script. So this is how I position the perfect discovery call and best qualify my prospects before the meeting, so I don't ever waste time with tire kickers. Okay, I might waste time with people that are gonna give me a shit ton of objections, but that's fine. I can handle that. I just don't want to talk to people that have no intentions of buying whatsoever, right? So keep in mind, before we go into this discovery call script, this is a script for a certain series of events. So how I position this script is actually from LinkedIn. So what happens is we'll have people that are coming into our LinkedIn marketing. We have people, prospects hop on. We have them hop on a 15-minute chat discovery call. And when they hop on this, this is the script we use for this. So this is for LinkedIn, okay? But you can take the same framework and apply it to your discovery call. It's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty fluid. After this, what we do is actually we send them to a VSL afterwards. But you'll see all that in the script. I don't need to spoil it or anything like that. We can just get straight into it. Are you cool with that, Rob?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, perfect. So this is straight from the Art of Sales program. As you can see, we had to throw that logo in there. But stage one is always setting the stage and building rapport. Now, what Rob and I have done and kind of do really in all our sales calls is we don't actually have that like chunk of time for rapport building anymore. That's something we used to do. We took it out. We actually prefer to build rapport throughout the entire call, which is how we go about our process. But I really want you guys to notice is this top remember point, because it's really important you always match their tonality. Okay, you're gonna have prospects that hop on the call and they're gonna be upbeat, they're gonna be excited. You're gonna have prospects that are gonna be more monotone and kind of just have a guard up. Match their tonality, but always be just a tad bit above them, okay? Be a little bit ahead, okay? That's that. I just want to make sure you guys know that. But right off the bat, but hey, John, it's Temple Naylor here. How's it going today? And obviously get that. So, John, what can I do for you? And we'll let him kind of feel like he's taking control of that call for a second and that this isn't about to get crazy. And that we're listening to him and we're actually giving him attention. So, right? So what we're doing is say, what can I do for you? And he's going to most likely just tell us something along the lines of, well, you know, you call my interest with your messaging, which we won't give away on this live on what exactly we do for that. But we'll obviously let him get his needs out, get his desires out, let him speak and feel heard is what we're doing right here. Nothing too crazy. So then I'll say, great. You know, well, John, I know we only have about 15 minutes here or so, right? Because we keep these discovery calls 15 minutes or shorter. We don't want this to push to a half hour. That's for our closing call, okay? That's not for our actual strategy call, our discovery call. So say 15 minutes here or so, and I know your time is as valuable as mine, so let's not waste any time here. If you're ready, we can jump in and get started with the call if you want, okay? So what you'll see is that we're always asking permission to move to the next step. And what we're doing is just kind of giving them the illusion they're under control of the call, so that way they feel they don't have to have their guard up so much. So it's kind of like having a basketball with a string attached to it. We're letting them dribble it, but we can pull that ball back at any time, okay? So that's just the first stage. So then the second stage, we're going to gain the alpha position, all right? So what we're going to do here is we're obviously going to let him know kind of the next series of events that's about to take place, so to be prepared for it, know we're about to ask him to some personal questions about his life. So we're going to say, awesome, John. So I was just taking a look at your LinkedIn profile here, and I'm intrigued to learn more about what you got currently going on. So I'm going to start off by asking some quick questions about your business here, and then I'll dive into my process, how that works and everything. Then I'll lay out the next steps on how we can move forward if we feel we're a good potential fit for each other. How does that sound? Okay, so we're setting the frame, but we're also still feeling like we're giving control and asking, how does that sound? It's pretty straightforward. We got some person doing the mad face over and over again. We got a hater on this call. What? Let the hater speak up. Let me see you in the comments.
Yo, who's hating on this call, bro?
Hey, if you hate but you follow, you're still a fan. That's what I always say. Hey, so then the next step, we'll do discover their motivation, needs, and level of urgency. Okay, stage 3. So this is where we start diving into the personal questions. Okay, so John, tell me, what is it about my LinkedIn message that motivated you to take time out of your day and schedule this call with me here? So this is just a basic why me, why now kind of thing. We're just asking this in a different way. That's all it is. Obviously, you guys already know the value of asking a why me, why now question. It is very, very important. So always include it in some shape or form in your scripts. It's very important. Not something to leave behind. It's not some old school sales or anything. It's still very valuable in today's time. So the next thing is we're going to do is we're going to probe a little more about that. Because usually when you ask a question like this, what they're going to respond with is, well, it sounded interesting, or I'm always open to hearing more. And then they'll just kind of leave it at that, right? And they'll tell you something really short, really small tidbit, but they won't give you a really good explanation right off the bat. And that's fine. That's why we have probing questions, okay? So that's why I put these here. One second, guys. What's up?
I guess the audio is a little off. Do you want to do headphones in and talk?
Yeah, the audio's off?
Yeah, I got a couple
there's
the audio's off.
comments. I've got to scroll down. Please keep a replay. Yeah, we'll keep a replay. Audio's tripping. Sorry, guys. Let me throw on headphones. Not good at all. Yeah, we'll definitely we'll keep a replay, Paul. You got it. So, like I was saying, what happens is you'll get very short-winded answers to a lot of questions you ask, okay? Because this is your first time speaking with someone. They're complete strangers, so they're not going to just really open up right off the bat and tell you everything that's going wrong. Sometimes some people will, most of the time they won't. So what we do is we have discovery questions or probing questions to learn more. So, tell me more about that. Or what else have you tried to fix this? Or how long have you been dealing with this problem that they just told us, right? These are questions that you don't have to take just for the discovery call. You need to use this for any stage or point of whether you're in a strategy call or anything like that. You can constantly be asking questions like this to always get your prospect to open up more, okay? So next, general discovery. So, John, tell me a little about your business, what you currently got going on. We're keeping these open-ended questions. We're not asking specifics because we want to give them the opportunity to obviously take it more the position they feel they need help with. So we're just asking that. Then we bring it back to the current reality. Because whatever question, that open-ended question is very broad. We're kind of just letting the horse run rampant in the field. We want to start, lassoing that horse down a little bit and getting more of a specific answer that we want from them. So then we'll bring it back to the current reality. We'll say, how are you currently getting clients at the moment? Okay? How has that been going? What kind of things were you looking at to help you get more clients? And keep in mind, guys, when you ask questions like these, stay silent. Just shut up. Ask the question and shut up. Let him talk, okay? Don't interrupt him or anything like that. Just let him speak. You're a consultant on this call. You remember, you're not a salesperson, you're a consultant. That's the way you need to look at yourself. So you need to just speak or ask your question, let him speak, and then you ask your next question, okay? Acknowledge and ask the next question. So next, after we do that, we'll go to high-level desired reality. So we'll say, interesting. So I'm curious, John, how many clients per month would be ideal for you? And I want to say something real quick before we even go any further action. Notice we're not giving them the solution, okay? And this is a huge, huge thing. I talk to a lot of coaching students, and they're always doing this. They hop on these discovery calls. They're asking all these questions to get here. They're getting the pain points and all that. It's going great. And then the student gives them the solution, like to their pain. It tells them exactly, okay, this is exactly what we're going to do for you step by step. This is exactly what we're going to do. This is how we're going to help you. This is how we're going to fix that problem. And then what are you doing? You're relieving this person of their pain. And now now they have no motivation to hop on the strategy call with you. They have no motivation to watch that VSL you're going to send them afterwards because, I mean, you relieve their pain. Even if you're not going to actually implement your Facebook marketing or whatever for them, you still gave them some sense of relief by telling them exactly what you can do and that there is a solution for this. So that's a huge distinction I want you guys to pick up on, okay? You never want to give the solution on the discovery call because you want to probe the pain and then hop off the call while they're still a little bit in pain. Because what's going to happen now is now they have to show up to the strategy call. Now they have to show up and watch that VSL, right? Now they have to show up motivated and eager. Dude, thank you, Antonio. I'm sorry about the audio skipping. I don't know what's going on right now.
They can rewatch it on YouTube.
Yeah, by the way, we'll post this on YouTube, so we'll send the link so you can watch this completely without audio skipping. So I apologize about that. But I want, like I was saying, never get the solution, always leave them in pain, okay? So you can see in this level of urgency, we're saying suppose, you know, probably, maybe. We're not saying, okay, so what I'll do is I'll give you these 3 to 5 clients per month, right? That's the solution, that's relieving pain. We're still gonna tease them a little bit. So suppose I can help you get 3 to 5 clients per month, John. I mean, we just connected here on LinkedIn, right? I don't know what the timing is like for you. This isn't something you'd be looking to implement right now, is it? So we're getting to admit, no, this is something I want now. This is something I need help with now. This is urgent, okay? And we're just getting them to ask that by probing that question. And we're even, you know, putting a little downplay on it. Like, this isn't actually something you're looking to implement right now, is it? And they'll be like, no, it is. I'm trying to fix this now. Like, okay, cool. So boom. Now we got all the pain. We didn't provide the solution, okay? We didn't provide the solution. So now we're gonna book that strategy call while they're in pain. That's the next step, okay? So we're gonna find their budget. That's the first thing, okay? So we'll say, okay, got it. Well, hypothetically, because honestly I don't know right now without more details, but see what we're saying here is we're not saying we can help them. That's providing a solution. We're teasing their pain still, saying maybe we can help them. So okay, got it. Well, hypothetically, because honestly I don't know right now without more details, but if I could help you get X, Y, and Z, whatever they told us above here, John, then would you actually be prepared to implement something like this, you know, with everything else you got going on? So we're kind of re-asking that level of urgency question, just in a different way, getting to explain it. And then we'll say our high-level explanation of our offer, okay? So this is where we can kind of tease them. Here, let me scroll down, guys, because I see the columns are coming in. Sweet. So we can kind of tease them on what we can do with them, but we still didn't give them a definite solution. So this is fine what we're doing here. So what we're going to do is going to explain a high level, and I mean really, really high level. Do not explain any details, okay? This is where all the coaching students I talk with screw up. Do not explain any details whatsoever. Don't even mention this Facebook marketing if you're doing Facebook marketing. You're going to talk about your high level process here on what you do, okay? That's where you're going to do it. It should get curiosity from them is the main thing. So when you explain this, it should make them wonder, well, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? I want to know more. And that's why they hop on the strategy call, okay? So then at the end, you hook them after you give that high level explanation of your service, and then you say, you hook them by telling them you gotta go. And that's when you lock in the strategy call. Now they're in pain, now they're baited, right? So we'll move down to the next part. So this is how we lock in, this is the script. Let me get some water quick. Okay, guys. So we'll say, okay, John, well, I see you're running out of time here, and I have another call coming up. So what I typically do here at this point, John, is I take my prospective clients on a 30 to 45-minute strategy session to dive deeper into your situation, your goals, and then put together a custom and tailored strategy specifically for you to help you accomplish X, Y, Z, whatever pain points they brought up. Okay? So we'll say real quick, do you prefer earlier or later in the week? So this is our multiple choice option of shooting for times. So what a lot of people do is they'll offer 2 times to the prospect, or they will say, or they'll ask the prospect when works for them. We don't want to do any of that. We want to have control of where we're kind of landing the meeting, but we still want to give them the fluidity and illusion of control that they're still choosing their own time. So this is why we offer multiple choice closing. So we say, real quick, do you prefer earlier or later in the week? They're going to tell us. If they say earlier, we're going to say, okay, which day works better for you? So if they said earlier, I would say, okay, Monday or Tuesday, which day works better for you? We'll offer those 2 days. And they offer, choose a day. They say Tuesday. I'll say, okay, do you prefer mornings or afternoons? And they'll choose mornings maybe. And I'll say, hey, I'm the same, right? We're just kind of building that same rapport with him. Which time would you want? 10 or 11? And then we shut up. We don't say anything more, okay? Do not say anything more. Just shut up. Out for the 2 times and be quiet and let him choose. It's that easy, guys. I know I shouldn't have to say this, but I say this because I talk to coaching students all the time, and they'll offer 2 times and keep talking, keep justifying the service or whatever. So offer them 2 times and shut up, okay? So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get their email if you don't already have it, and we're gonna send them a calendar invite, and we're gonna see if there's any decision makers, okay? We never wanna hop on a call unless we know there are decision makers or not. So we'll say, awesome. What I'll do, John, is I'll shoot over that calendar invite after we got their email, confirm their email, either way. But before I get off the phone, is there anyone else that would need to be on that call with us here so I can shoot them an invite as well? Okay, it's just a really easy asking if there's a decision maker. It doesn't need to be complicated or anything like that. Keep your questions simple. What's the name of the video on YouTube? I'll let Rob answer that in the comments. But so what we'll do is it will either get yes or no. And if he does give one, we'll say, great, I'll shoot that over to you guys. And one last thing, John. And this is where we hook him and get him to watch our VSL, okay? So we'll say, so lastly, just for your information, I will include a link in our calendar invite for this time, on this day, whatever they chose. Now this is the important part. We'll lower our voice. In order to move forward to our next scheduled meeting on Tuesday, you'll be required to watch this short 10-minute video breaking down exactly how this is going to work for you, what you can expect working with us, and how we've been able to consistently achieve the results you're going to see in that video. That way, you aren't hopping on the call blind. Does that sound fair to you? And of course, you're going to say yes, right? Because we're positioned it like we're helping them. This isn't us thing. We're helping them so they can hop on the call informed and feel like we're giving them all the information. And it sounds super simple, guys, but I'll ask this question. Sound fair to you? And people, I have Google Fiber, you mofo. Not Xfinity. And then, sorry, I had to. But what I'll do is I'll ask this question, and people will be like, oh yeah, it sounds super fair, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. And they always are super appreciative of this. That's why I do that. So I'll send that over to them, that VSL, and I'll say, awesome, John, we're all set. I'll send you over that calendar invite and that short video over to explain my process. I'm looking forward to chatting with you whatever time of day. Shoot the calendar invite and the call, guys, and that's it. It's that simple, okay? We just had our discovery call, and it went well. So what's going to happen, guys, is we're going to send our VSL. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, I want to see the VSL. How do we do the VSL? We actually have a live coming up where we're giving away our VSL as well. Right, Rob? What day is that?
That is going to be on the sometime this month.
Okay.
It's either going to be on the 9th or the 16th.
Okay, the 9th or the 16th. We are giving away our VSL.
Tell me to go look at the events in the Facebook.
Go look in the, what the fuck is that? Go look in the events and the Facebook group, okay? You will find our event where we're going to give away our whole VSL. And it's not going to be a VSL tease. We're giving away the whole VSL. Yeah, we had the VSL, the Art of Sales program, Zoe. And we actually, Clifford, we actually have a VSL for realtors, and we give that away in our Art of Sales program as well. But
I linked that in the description.
Yeah, and that link to Art of Sales is in the description. We teach you how to create one. We monitor your VSL and all.
You have to book a call.
You got to book a call with the team, but it's whatever. So anyways, we'll go over that the next time. I hope this live was helpful. I want to answer some questions. I got about 10 minutes here. So if you have any questions regarding sales, ooh, the value is insane. Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you like that LinkedIn training too. Let me know. I think you told me you got that LinkedIn training, right? So let me know what you thought of that. Because this script is exactly for those meetings you'll be getting on LinkedIn. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But what's up, guys? We got 35 people on here. What are your questions? What can I help you out with? Give me some sales questions. Give me some maybe mentality, not mentality. What's it called? That mental stuff.
Mental barriers.
Mental barriers.
Any limiting beliefs, any doubts, anything.
Limiting beliefs, doubts, pain, struggles. Give it to me. I'll help you out. I'm your therapist. That's why I'm here. Okay. Call me TT, Therapy Temple.
Therapist. Yeah, that rolls off the tongue. That's gonna stick. That's gonna catch.
That's gonna
call me TT.
What's VSL exactly is? I think, are you asking what a VSL is? If you are, it stands for Video Sales Letter. It's a presentation like a series of slides, and you talk over it. And what you're doing that via sale is you're bringing out their pain points, you're hooking them, and then you're teasing the solution so they hop on the strategy call pre-sales.
It's like a mini webinar.
It's like a mini webinar. Yeah. She said, I did. It was awesome. I already started refining my LinkedIn based on your tips. Hell yeah. I love that. That's awesome. How do you establish credibility when you're first starting? Ooh, I love this one. Woo!
That's a hot question.
So first off the bat, just buy a website for your agents, okay? You can easily...
Do you suggest buying a website?
I suggest buying a website. You don't need it, but this is why. You can either handle it with objections.
Right.
Which I did personally, because I still don't have a website.
Yes. Yeah.
but most beginners just buy the freaking website. Pay $50 for Squarespace and build out a pretty looking website. It's really that easy, okay, guys? Because I see all the time prospects, people posting this group all the time. Prospects are, oh, I want to see your website before I move forward. I need to see the website. Why not just build one for $50 and shoot them over, and then boom, you got over that. It's that easy. You shoot them the website and take control of the different question. Continue the sales call. It's that easy, guys. So I do recommend, yes, Rob, getting a website, but you don't need one. But for credibility, you don't need testimonials or anything like that. I know you do. You do think you do. What you need is like screenshots of campaigns. So what you can do is, for example, if you're like going after realtors, for example, create a business manager and run a fake home listing ad and just get the results for yourself. Don't do a free trial or anything like that for anyone else, just for yourself. And then you have those screenshots and results, you can throw that in your pitch deck, boom, you now have credibility. You throw that on a website, boom, you got credibility. You're good to go. It's pretty that simple. If you have something more specific, a certain objection you're getting, Clifford, let me know how to help with that. In the next meeting, do you go straight to your pitch or do you do a discovery session? Great question. Ooh, that's a great question. I love that question. Straight into the pitch. Straight into the pitch, baby. That's what we always do. Like I said, we took out that section of rapport building, which most people have. So they'll hop on that strategy call, and most people have like 15 minutes or 10 minutes of rapport. We just took that straight out. We prefer to build rapport throughout the entire thing instead. Because the reason why that's limiting belief, yeah, you can build rapport up front, but most people, when they have that 10 to 15 minutes of building rapport and they plan to build rapport, they don't build any rapport for the rest of the sales call. So they're like, oh, I already did it. So that's why we took that out, so it made it easier for students so they understand that you got to build rapport throughout the whole thing. And that way they don't forget. So yeah, we go straight into it. This is the discovery session, this script. This is the discovery session, so there's no need for it. When they are ready to get through, they're getting a lot of questions. I love this.
These are good.
When they are. When they are ready to get started, where do we get the contract from? So I use, we have a script we give, or a contract we have that we give away in our sales that protects you from disputes and chargebacks from the client, so that way you're protected. But you can just create one on your own. Just look at some contract templates online. There's a plethora of online contract generators, and fill the links, and yeah, they'll be good to go. If you're asking how to send it or anything like that, I fill it out on DocuSign right in front of them. However, we recently switched to HelloSign because I love HelloSign, and it's so much easier and more pretty than DocuSign. Thanks. I missed the LinkedIn Automation Masterclass. How can I get in? Do you want to message Nico?
I already replied to the comment.
Okay, cool. Rob replied to you. You've probably already seen that. I'm probably talking way overdone. But yeah, Rob replied to you. He'll help you out with that. Oscar said, literally just finished building my VSL 2 minutes ago using the information in the course. Boom! Hey! I love that. Oscar is in the art of sales. He has the record right now. Everyone give this guy props and give him a congrats. He has the record for getting his ROI back on the course in the shortest amount possible.
How much money did you make? Tell Oscar to put in there how much money he made.
Put in how much money he made, but I don't spoil it, but I'll just say he landed a client within 4 days of joining the program, okay? So that just goes to show you, if you take action consistently, you can get it. Sorry, I missed the beginning. How do you open the call just when the prospect pick up? Yeah, I can just scroll up. You can watch the replay, but I pretty much just always match the tonality of where they're at, ask how it's going today, that's what I can do for you, and then I just kind of let them know this is a 15-minute call. It's pretty easy. But you can watch the replay for that. I can actually keep it up here. I like the logo, it's sexy. All right. About your agency in a box program. I'm not in the agency in a box program, so I can't help with that. But Rob will reply to help you out. Should I be the one calling them for discovery, or the other way around? Great question. You can call them. There's no reason to wait for them to call you. I've actually never had a prospect call me. I always start the call. We're working out the kinks for that new. Okay, that was you. Cool. So you do a short discovery session. You don't go further as a future pacing, talking about their sales process, etc. Quick discovery session, hook them straight to pitch. Is that correct? That is absolutely correct. And the way you're talking about, you can do that, and I did used to do that when I first started out. But I like to refine things and make them as simple as possible, so there's a limited amount and room for error as possible. And that's why we refine so much, and it works. And when we're teaching students, and like students like Oscar get results in within 4 days without having a sales process like this before, it's because we refine things like this and make it a lot more simpler. So there's you can't fail. You can't fail.
Oh, Oscar closed a $10,500 month contract.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So for anyone that didn't see that, Oscar made $10,500 in a 3-month contract. That's sexy as shit. I love that. All right, any other questions, guys? Or we gonna hop off this one? Let me know. This has been a really fun live, actually. Lots of great questions too.
Drop them like they're hot in there right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, we got another one. What should I say if a prospect wants to know the price on a discovery call? Oh, that's a great question.
What should I say if they want to know the price?
Yeah.
That's in the objection roadmaps, which will be available for purchase next week.
Okay, so what Rob is saying is we got some roadmaps that we give out where they're pretty much tell you exactly what to do in the objection handling process. And we'll be giving those out next week. But I'll just let you know something that you can do right now that's actionable, that works, and that I used to do, is I pretty much just say, that's a great question. Always acknowledge your questions, right? Always acknowledge. From what I'm saying, just want to know the price, right? And then they're going to obviously re-acknowledge, they're going to say yes, and then you say, okay, great. Well, just being completely honest with you, we have things all the way from $100 to $12,000. So it really depends on your needs and the level of intimacy you need with us. And then I just redirect the question.
Let's ask people right now, what would you pay to have a specific type of roadmap created for you, a step-by-step what to say?
Can I tease one real quick?
Well, I want to ask first. First of all, let's ask, let's ask the question. Can you guys hear me? Drop a 1 if you can hear me.
I don't know if they can hear you because I got
okay. So ask them, how much would they pay for each objection to have everything laid out? Go ahead and show one.
Okay.
Let's just show one and then let's ask.
All right. People. I can't share my screen with this, guys. Actually, I can't.
You can't share this one?
No, you can't change it.
Okay.
Okay, but guys, I got no problem. What's up, Angel? What's up, my fam?
Okay. Oh, they can hear me.
So, okay, well, they can't hear you. Well, I'll just restate it anyways. So, we have these objection handling roadmaps where they are very, very detailed and complex, and they teach you exactly how to get around any objection possible, and depending on what they say. So, there's alternate realities in these objections. It's like a spider web. And there's alternate realities depending on what they say, so you can close it each time. We have objection handles for I need to look at my options. I need to think about it. Price objections, that's always the one we get, right? Let me do some research on your company. So we got one asking about credibility, right? Is there a guarantee? Any trust issues? I need to look at my finances. I need to speak to my bookkeeper. Can you send me a proposal? I need to speak to my wife. Okay, we have tons of roadmaps for all these objections. Now, if you would want these objection roadmaps, drop a 99 in the comments and we will give one out for free. Probably the best one next week, okay? And being honest, the one I'll probably give away is the price objection because I see so many people needing help with prices. So we're going to give that away for free, and it's in depth, guys. It's very in depth. So if you want that, drop the 99 and you will get it for free, okay? Now, I hope this live was helpful. We've been 100 for 30 minutes now. If you have any last questions I can help you out with, just shoot them right now. I'll answer them. And we'll keep going. 99, 99, 99. I love it.
What would you pay for something like that? What would you pay for something like that? For each specific roadmap, for each specific objection, what would you pay per roadmap? Okay? I want to see a number what you would pay per roadmap.
That's a good question. So if we gave you a roadmap, for example, the price is too expensive or I don't want to pay that, and we gave you a roadmap that told you exactly what to say to get around that and get it to close to you every single time, what would that be worth to you? Just curious.
Give me a dollar amount. I want a dollar amount.
Because we're still going to give one away. We'll still give it away to you. But I want to know, how much would the other ones be worth to you? Okay? The people that answer that will get the roadmap for free. That's how we do it.
You have to answer that question to get the roadmap for free. Our best roadmap, in our opinion, based on the community and response.
Someone said, I think I'll pass. Mr. Customer, the only people making money from passing play in that fella. I don't see that running shit. Let's do this. I love that, dude. That's actually really funny. How many roadmaps are there? We got 10 right now, and we're building more.
How much did you pay per roadmap, though?
But how much would you pay per roadmap is what Rob wants to know. Got a lot of 99s. I love it. $97 for every roadmap.
How much did you pay per roadmap? Each one individually. If it had a laid out, in-depth response, what would you pay for that?
$100. $100. All right, guys. I like it. I like it. We'll be giving you a free roadmap. Brian, you get a free roadmap for the price injection. Clifford, you get a free roadmap for the price injection. Zoe, you get a free roadmap price injection. Matt Shield says $50 depending on the objection handles. Matt, you get a free objection handle roadmap. Dennis says around $100. You get a free objection roadmap. Kalila, I'm sorry, I'm totally butchering your name. I'm not even gonna try that again. $97. I love how you guys are all marketers. You say 97 instead of 100. Yeah. I love that so much. I love this community, man. That's hilarious. You get a free roadmap objection, man. $10 to $50 depending on the objection. You get a free roadmap objection, Nick. Aaron Meyer says $4,997 per only if Temple does it live for me every time. Aaron, you get a free objection. Actually, Aaron has only objection roadmaps because he's in the art of sales.
Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious. That made my day. Josh Lucas says $97. You get a free objection roadmap. Aaron says $97. You get a free objection roadmap. Oscar says at least 10,000 considering how much money I lost before getting these roadmaps. Boom! That's coming from someone that has all the roadmaps. He's collected all the Pokemon, okay? Oh, Oscar, by the way, we're uploading more roadmaps today in the course, so look out for those.
And more sales videos.
And more sales videos today, too. We've been going hard. 99, 97, 97, 47, 99, 97, 99, 101. You guys all get free roadmap injections. Woo! You get one, and you get one. Okay?
Look at the champ. It could be there right now.
So, for all of you that commented, I appreciate all of that. I really appreciate that. We'll be giving these away next week, okay? So look out for that. Next week, the guys that commented, you'll be getting these. Anyone who comments after this video that's published, you'll be getting them as well. Make sure you get them, okay? Because you guys deserve them. You guys have been on this live. You guys have been watching. You guys have been asking questions. It's like Oprah up in here. It's always like Oprah up in here, okay? So, funny fact, I actually took a personality test, and I had the same personality as Oprah. I'm not even fucking with you. I took a personality test. What is it, the Myers-Briggs?
Myers-Briggs, yeah.
I took the Myers-Briggs, and apparently I had the same personality test.
That's why it sounds so good giving shit away.
That's why it sounds so great giving stuff away. It's in my blood. But anyways, guys, yeah, it's definitely a bulletproof process. These are very in-depth, and we use these to close all our live closes, which you can look all over our YouTube for. But I'm hopping off this one, guys. I hope this was helpful. This was a lot of fun. Made my day. I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, let me go over here.